What's up guys, Sal here. So the Galaxy S21 is gonna be a very interesting device next year for a few reasons. It could be the first Galaxy S handset to get the S Pen support. The S21 Ultra may not have a dedicated S Pen slot, but it can support the S Pen functionality. The Galaxy S21 also marks the year Samsung is gonna change the way Exynos chipset works, which means it could be more competitive against Qualcomm solution. The S21 could also be the first mainstream handset to get coveted under-display camera technology. Speaking of the under-display camera tech, iCineverse tweeted that Samsung's under-display tech is much better and much ahead of other solutions from Chinese companies. Samsung also has a very strict requirement, as in the camera quality has to be as good as the normal front-facing cameras, if not better. As for the last bit of his tweet, he says, when the two meet, the under-display camera of the Galaxy S21 is in Schrodinger's cat state. For those of you who don't know, Schrodinger's cat experiment is a thought experiment by a physicist, Schrödinger, where he imagines a cat in a sealed box with a device that has a 50% chance of killing the cat in an hour. After an hour, Schrödinger asks what is the state of the cat. Common sense suggests it's either alive or dead. But Schrödinger says, according to quantum physics, the moment before you open the box, the cat is equal parts alive and dead at the very same time. It's only when the box is open we get to know whether it's actually alive or dead. I know it sounds absurd, but the point iCineverse is trying to make is that the under-display camera tech on the Galaxy S21 is happening and not happening at the same time. It's only when we open the box we get to know its definite state. Basically, for now, there's a 50-50 chance for the under-display camera tech to appear on the Galaxy S21. Even Ross Young, who said last time that the S21 won't have the under-display camera, now says there's a 50-50 chance for the S21 to have it. If not the S21, then the Z Fold 3 will surely have it. Xiaomi recently showcased its third generation under-display camera phone and showed this camera sample which looks as good as the normal front-facing cameras, and even said that commercial Xiaomi phones using this tech will be available starting next year. But iCineverse is saying Samsung's implementation is better than Xiaomi. Right now, the biggest hurdle for OEMs is that other than improving the camera quality, they also need to lessen the appearance of the camera when not in use. As you can see here, ZTE's camera looks worse in white background. Although Xiaomi's implementation is a lot better, you can still see it. Samsung for sure will make it non-existent before implementing on their device, and if they can't do it in time for the Galaxy S21, then they will not implement it, and that's what iCineverse mentions in his tweet. So since the performance gap between the Exynos and Snapdragon has increased considerably over these couple of years, that kinda gave Qualcomm the leverage to increase the prices of their chips. The Snapdragon 865 Plus on the Note 20 Ultra is the most expensive component in the handset, costing nearly $150 when the whole handset takes about $550 to make. But next year Samsung is gonna use it for their advantage. They're gonna attack Qualcomm on two fronts. They'll make the Exynos perform competitively by using stock ARM cores and ditching Mongoose cores. And second, they're gonna lower the prices of the Exynos 1000, which has been codenamed Olympus, so that other OEMs also consider using Exynos chipset, which in turn will increase their market share. Of course, with that being said, for all the latest updates on the Galaxy S21, please be sure to subscribe. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.